welcome to my channel, and in this video I'm gonna show you every single thing that the Tesla Model S can do. Subscribe to my channel to get more videos like this, and let me know in the comments if there is something that you wanna see about the Model S or Tesla in general. I can answer your questions. As you can see in the comment section below, there is not that many comments, there is not that many subscribers, so go ahead and hit the subscribe button, leave a comment. I'm 100% sure I'm gonna see your comment, I'm gonna answer it. Leave me a like on my video, I would really appreciate it. It would really help boost this channel. We're gonna start with the quick controls. You have the options to turn off the lights, put it in parking, on, and automatic. In this feature, the car will change from off to on automatically when it sees that the sun is going down. In on, is gonna just keep it on the whole time, doesn't matter what time of the day it is. Front fog is for the fog lights. Fold to fold and unfold the mirrors. Lock to lock and unlock the car. Open to open what Tesla call the front trunk. Then open to open the sunroof. You could also do it by this way, sliding to open even more. You can like close it about halfway, close it completely. Oh, it's there you go. This bolt symbol is to open the charge port. You don't really need to use it because when you are charging the car, you just click the button on the cable itself and it would open automatically. And open to open the trunk. You can do that from the screen, and also you can adjust the brightness of the screen. It would also change the brightness on the dashboard right there. You can I have set it to automatic, so it could adjust automatically with the ambient light. The suspension option, this one is pretty cool because the car can auto rise itself once you are going through your driveway, or it can be at work, it can be anywhere. Actually, if you set it in one place, let's say right now, right here, it would record this location, and every time you're getting close to this location, it would put it in very high automatically to get into the driveway. And also you can adjust it automatically by speed. If you wanted it to go low automatically at plus 100 miles per hour or less, you can adjust it here. So the lights, I just show you the stereo lights and the fog lights. Well, we also have the option for the interior. Turn on everything. Ambient lights. The auto high beams. That's a feature that I really like because it would turn on the high beams automatically if it sees that there is no car in front of you or coming towards you. That's a pretty cool feature to have when you're going through the mountains, something like that, because you need the high beams, but you also don't want to bother the cars coming right in front of you. And this is the headlight after the exit, so the headlight would stay on when you are leaving the car. The driving, here you can change basically the acceleration of the car, like how hard you want the car to accelerate when you push the pedal, the acceleration pedal. In chill, it would drive more like a normal car, but with the electric power. Steering, to control how the steering wheel feels. Right now I have it in comfort, that is like pretty loose. You can change it to standard and sport. People that really like to drive sport cars and stuff like that, you would notice the difference. Really don't see that big of a difference. You can feel it a little bit, but it's not like that big of a difference for me. Regenerative braking, really like this feature because it will automatically recharge the car when you are going downhills. It's pretty cool. Creep mode, the vehicle can move forward little by little, just like a normal ice car. When you let go of the brake pedal, it will just move forward. Sleep start, that will help in snow and sand or mud to get your vehicle out of those situations. Range mode, you can see here, range mode will save energy by reducing the climate control power. It will also contribute torque between the motors to improve range. Heating or cooling the cabin might be less effective, but I actually haven't seen like a big difference when I have it enabled and when I have it disabled. Autopilot, well, my car doesn't really have an autopilot, but you still get these options. I guess when you buy autopilot, you get more stuff on the bottom right here, more settings that you can adjust. Speed limit warning, you could see the speed blink on your display, and here you can set how much off from the speed limit you want the warning to appear at. Forward collision warning, I had this in early when I bought the car, but it was so annoying because it would always think that I am about to hit the car in front of me, so I put it in late. But it's pretty good at late. It would also warn you with a warning like this when you're about to hit a car in front of you. Lane departure avoidance. This is a pretty new feature for me. They just added it to cars. Even when you're not going through autopilot, it will try to keep you in the lane, but you shouldn't really rely on it, because as you can see here, it says lane departure avoidance will warn or assist with corrective steering when your vehicle starts to drift out of the lane without a turn signal. Whether you see this safety feature or not, you must always pay attention and maintain control because it cannot prevent every lane departure. So it's not autopilot, but it's a pretty cool feature to have. Actually, I've seen it a couple of times when I'm driving. You would drift a little bit of to one side, and then the car would correct itself automatically. That's a feature right there. Blind spot collision warning. It will warn you if it sees that you're about to change lane, but there is a car beside you. Blind spot collision warning chime. When enabled, you will hear a chime when a potential collision is detected while you are leaving the lane. Automatic emergency braking. It would brake automatically if you're about to hit a car. And obstacle aware acceleration. You can see here it says obstacle aware acceleration automatically limits your acceleration if an obstacle is detected in front of your vehicle while driving at low speeds. Alright, so moving on to vehicle. Here we have the driver door unlock mode. Only unlock the driver door when shifting to park. And the auto percent handles, it would automatically show the handles when you're approaching the vehicle. Walk away door lock, so it will lock the car automatically when you're leaving. Unlock on park, so the park will unlock all the doors once you hit the park button. By the way, it's located right here. Child protection lock, you know what that is. That's about every car has that. If you enable it, it will lock the back doors so a child could not open it from the inside. So you would only open the back doors from the outside. Mirror auto tilt the mirrors when you are backing up. I can show you right now. And mirror auto fold would fold the mirrors automatically when you park the car. And auto wipers beta, pretty cool feature. When set to auto, your Model S windshield wipers will adjust their speed based on how much rain has accumulated on the windshield. It's pretty cool. Except when you forget to turn it off and you go to the car wash, and the windshield wipers will just start going crazy because it thinks that it's raining. The display, there's a lot of features here. I have the display mode at night because I really like the night mode. On day mode, everything would look like real white and like kind of the old iPhones, something like that. Auto, it will change automatically during daytime or nighttime. Also the brightness, again, you can adjust it here. Energy saving mode. This one is basically to consume less energy if you're not using the car. Screen clean mode. So if you ever wonder how you clean the big screen, this is the way to do it. You click the button, then you get your little things that have it right here. You will just start wiping it, and doesn't matter what you touch because it's in clean mode. And when you're gonna exit, you just press and hold this button right here for 3 seconds, and it will go back to that. Language, you can pick between all these different languages, so just in case you guys want to know which language are supported. So here it is. Let's start from top. It's Japanese, Chinese, and so on. That's it. So navigation language is a little bit different. You can only set it to English, Spanish, or French. The time hour format, so if you want to see it in 24 hours or 12 hours. Energy display, so you can see your range, distance, or energy percent. You can also, when you have it in energy in distance, you can also set it to rated miles or ideal miles. Ideal miles is more like if you're driving like a little grandma, then that's the range you will get basically. You also have more features down here, like the distance, how you want to see it in miles or kilometers. Then the temperature also, you want to see it in Celsius or Fahrenheit. The tire pressure, you want to see it in bar PSI. Okay, moving on to trips. I never use these sections, but here you could keep track of how much you drive per trip if you want to record that for some reason. Navigation, you can set the volume of your navigation voice. You can also put it in mute. Also the automatic navigation will automatically navigate to home, work, or your next calendar event location when you enter the car. Sometimes pretty annoying because when I'm leaving work, I'm not really coming home right away. So the automatic navigation will set the GPS automatically to go home, but I'm not going home. So I found myself canceling that all the time. So I just keep it disabled right now. Trip planner beta, add stop at superchargers if charging is needed to reach your destination. If you choose a destination real far, let's say Las Vegas, it would add the chargers automatically for you. That's a pretty cool feature, so you don't have to like find the superchargers yourself and find out how long it would take by yourself. It would tell you everything right there automatically. And online routing, change your route based on how much time you will save. Like let's say you're driving the highway, but it turns out that there was an accident right in front of you in a couple of miles, but your direction was already made. Now the car would automatically adjust the route if it sees that it's gonna take you less time going through another route. Avoid ferries, like when you're using the navigations, and tolls. We don't really have tolls here in California. And use HOV lanes. Moving on to safety and security. Right now the car is parked. You can press it right here to put it in neutral. You can select the year on the steering column. That's what it says right there. Here is how you select. Right now it doesn't let me because I'm not pushing the brake. All right, power off. I really didn't see the feature when I bought the car. I guess that's something that they added after I bought the car with a software update. And the speed limit, you can set it. Well, it's asking me for my pen to set it up. But you can set the speed limit for the car in case you want to bother to someone and you don't want them to go over 85 miles per hour, or you can set it up to whatever you want in there. Sentry mode, that's a pretty cool feature, but it has a lot of stuff that we could talk about. But basically, it would save videos from the cameras. The car has 8 cameras, and it will save the videos from 3 of them, 1 in the front and 2 in the side, and it will save it in the flash drive right there. And you can exclude work, exclude home, so it doesn't get filled up, because it will save some videos automatically if you leave the car in park and somebody approaches it, and it will sense it. It would start recording it in a separate folder. You can exclude home and work or another place that you know that the car is gonna be safe at. You can add it in favorites. And the park assist chimes, it would alert you when you are getting close to obstacles or people is passing close to you, like this. When you're doing the reverse, it would show you how close you are to the wall or to other cars and stuff like that. Yaw mode. Enabling yaw mode reduce the volume of your car chimes. The quarter chimes continue to alert the driver effectively and minimize disruption to passengers in the rear seats. Yeah, like kids. Security alarm. I don't know why somebody would disable that. I don't know why it's an option. Passive entry. That means the car would sense that you're approaching it with the key fob, and it would unlock the doors automatically for you. Pin to drive. In this case, it would ask you for your pin every time you push the brake to turn on the car and drive. When you're gonna put it in drive or reverse, it would ask you for your pin. And cabin overheat protection. The cabin overheat protection maintains the cabin temperature under 150 Fahrenheit while parked for 12 hours after you leave. This feature does not operate when the battery reaches 20% or less. Allow mobile access. Allow the car to connect to your app in the phone. And also there is some like consent to share the data with Tesla to improve the Autopilot feature. You can read it right there if you want. Service. Here the key fob update wasn't there before. Something that they just added new in this version. And tow mode. So if you wanna tow the car, you can set it right here. The car would know it's being towed and raise the air suspension. Wiper service mode. It would do this with the wipers. Factory reset. Ask you for your password and email, so it would set the car to the factory mode. As if you got a new, it would delete all your information and profiles. And wheel configuration, just in case you buy a new set of wheels. And last, software. Here you can see your miles, your VIN number, the name of the car that's customizable. You can change it. And the version of the software right now, and also the software updates. Lightning will regularly receive over-the-air software updates that add new features and enhance existing functionality. Select Advanced if you would like Lightning to receive new software updates as soon as they become available for this configuration. Note, the latest software version will vary based on vehicle configuration, including hardware and geography. Alright, and that's pretty much it for the main menu. There is a lot of stuff also in the car. Like you can see, we didn't really go through all those options on the bottom. It's mostly for climate control, but also the music and other apps of Tesla and entertainment and stuff. There is a lot more stuff in this car that I'm planning to do in other videos, so stay tuned for that. There is also stuff on top here for home link settings, the profile for the seats and stuff like that. So subscribe for more, and thanks for watching.